Okay, so Darren Dreger tweets out yesterday. We know the Dustin Byfuglien saga, right? Doesn't report to camp with the Winnipeg Jets. Nobody really knows what's going on. We think he's mulling over a decision. The Jets, in order to keep their finances in order, right? They suspend him in order for his contract not to count towards the cap. Then we find out he's been hampered by an ankle injury, had surgery. So that's the latest of where we're at. And now Darren Dreger tweeting out yesterday, the PA continues to gather information in the Byfuglien case. It's likely a grievance will be filed by the PA once the matter has been fully reviewed. What is the grievance? Kind of what is going on? What's the recent update on the Byfuglien situation?
Yeah, the PA continues to look at it. I think it will end up in a grievance. And, this is about obviously getting money back for the player who's been suspended without pay since the start of the year. This one's a fascinating one on all kinds of levels. One, the easier path for Dustin Byfuglien would have been to report, tell the team about how his ankle felt, and he skated a few days before camp, and it was really painful for him by all accounts. But to go into the official system so that then you get surgery through the team and you get paid. But he did things his own way, which is his right, which has led to a much more difficult situation. For example, I'm sure the Jets are saying, well, if you knew that you were going to need surgery, why didn't you have it this summer instead of now? And so that's a very important unanswered question from Winnipeg's point of view. Certainly what the two sides are going to argue over as the NHLPA and the NHL gets involved here over time is when exactly this injury occurred. I think I'm with Byfuglien on this one. It seems obvious that he played through this injury late last year. And from that perspective, we'll have, that'll be some of his leverage in the argument about getting paid here. But this is a very unique case. We haven't seen a lot of these. And in the midst of all that is a Winnipeg team that desperately needs him on their roster, if at all possible. I mean, they are depleted on the blue line. They've not made any big moves because they're waiting for him. Now he's going to be out long term because of the surgery, but I guess at the end of all this, I would say this. If this does become an ugly back and forth on the grievance side of things, would he even want to still play for the Jets? And will the Jets still want him? I think right now the Jets do. But let's see how everyone feels about each other at the end of this process.